We can get the mountain for burning oil fairly easily if we want it, or we can just use elk as a bear, you know, either or. Looks like he has a tough keep decision, which is always nice to see. And but he's gonna keep it, okay. And we're just gonna go ahead. Yeah, if we can play Vorapede sounds pretty dangerous, but he has so many flyers and so many ways to deal with things without killing them. You know, being green, white, and all that. It's really unfortunate. I don't know. Yeah, we might actually want to pop it for another forest, because we just don't have any forests in our hand. Oh, there we go. So that's not too bad then. Then, yeah, we'll get in there for 2. And possibly blow it for a burning oil at the end of our next turn. Well, no, if I'm going to sack it, I want to wait till I have Lumberknot out, though. That's one thing. Okay. Yeah, he's certainly got the flyers, and we don't have any flyer hate. Like, that spider was the best possible thing to bring in. Alright. Gonna go to 19. Yeah, I'd probably want to wait to blow my elk. Ooh, Bonds of Faith. There's no immediate need for that, I don't think. Yeah, I'd want to wait to blow my elk up until after I've played Lumberknot. We are going to attack. Maybe that's wrong, because I do really want the mountain off him. Oh, yeah, shit. Okay, I was kind of thinking he wouldn't block. But we are going to get a 3-3 Lumberknot at least, which is nice. And we have Bonds of Faith backup. Yeah, it was definitely better to just attack with Lumberknot gaining counters than to attack with turn into a turn into a land up. But we are immediately punished because we haven't drawn that third forest from Vorapede. Although I suppose I probably would have ended up just grabbing the mountain. Yeah, I probably would have ended up grabbing the mountain because oh boy, Mana Gargoyle. That's actually a prime Bonds of Faith target though, because oh, and we got our mountain. So we can do this and leave Burning Oil up? Sure. Yeah, that's the best way to deal with Mana Gargoyle in the format, because most of the minus stuff, like unless you can manage Morbid on Tragic Slip, most of the black kind of minus power toughness stuff, the alternative way of dealing damage, isn't enough to get rid of Mana Gargoyle, unfortunately. Armored Scab. Well, that's big enough for now, at least. We can always just use Burning Oil on it if we feel like it. What do you get? Another Armored Scab, Plains, Stormgrave. Ooh, he's got a pretty sick deck. He's got a lot of good rares. I think at this point I'd really just love to draw a forest so we can slam Vorapede and have a Jar of Eyeballs as well. This theme, although it's expensive, it seems like if you can afford the mana, it is pretty decent card advantage. So we got a Pilgrim instead. Let's go ahead and play Pilgrim. Then just probably attack. Yeah, I feel like attacking actually. And then it's a bit of a waste of a Burning Oil, but it'll make our dude bigger. Although we'll give him eyeball counters, I suppose. It'll make our dude bigger, and it'll allow him to attack through future Armored Scabs or whatever. Yeah, we're so far behind on finding that one forest we need that if he drops one of his bombs here, we could be in some serious trouble. One of the few times I've wished the sky was a land of our elves, I suppose. So remove all that. Okay. An interesting thing here is, would this card be better or worse if it put the cards you don't choose in your graveyard than on the bottom of your library? I think it might actually be better, at least in most blue and black, that kind of decks. Yes, think away. If he has main phase think twice, because he's done that twice, does mean that hopefully he doesn't have a lot he can do right now. A Throbbing Sentry. which he can basically just insta-flip by getting rid of Selfless Cathar. Yeah, well, we're just gonna travel prep both our guys and then go to work. Yes, sir. I think I'd rather travel prep than leave Burning Oil up here. Especially because we still haven't found the frickin' mana for Vorapede. Alright, now our guys are just huge. And even if he flips his Thraben Sentry, our Lumberknot can handle it. Yeah, I thought that's what he would likely do. Like, if we were still 4-4, we would be in trouble because Thraben Sentry, but due to the fact that we are much bigger than that, we are pretty solid. He is hitting us for 5, but still, we can certainly outrace him at this point. He has to have some more good stuff. And he does know about the Burning Oil. It's not active right now, but we have used it once. I think Burning Oiling the Armored Scab was the correct play, because otherwise we'd still have just been stuck behind the Scab this whole time. And I'm a 7/7. Alright, so we have lethal right now. He's got a... Yeah, I think he's digging for something, because otherwise we don't even have to play frickin' Vorapede. We've... 1 forest, all I needed. I guess that's the best incentive to run 10 forests I can see, but still. You know, we basically just both have had, traded a game where we both had very good draws. Like, although his was pretty... Both of our... We didn't have bad draws against each other, but one or the other of us had very good ones. Alright, that's a chump for a turn. So that's the best you can do. Yeah, I'll just attack, and then I can... Somberwald Spider Morbided after. Oh, he's just gonna use it to... Okay. Oh, I just lose my, Wait, in which case... I think I have a way to win here if he blocks my Pilgrim. Because if he blocks my Pilgrim, I just Burning Oil my own Pilgrim and him for 9. We gotta see what he's gonna block. No, okay. He's gonna make the smart block. That's, well, the smart block, so... Yeah, I totally forgot I had Bond's Faith on that thing. Although we are just... Our Lumberknot is so big now that we no longer really fear it. And now we have a 4/6 Spider, which is pretty solid in and of itself. Because we can block Thraben Militia with it effectively as well. Still have not found the land for Vorapede. Dawn Treader Relic, I shouldn't have let you trade with that Niblis. Alright. Nothing doing. He's got a eyeballs or drop a creature here or something. Cloistered Youth, huh? I mean, if we can hit the 3rd forest, we just win with Vorapede. Although Lumberknot is even bigger than Vorapede could ever be at the moment. Midnight Haunting, huh? Well, why don't we save that for his end step, and then we can kind of surprise lethal him. Alright. Let's come in with these two. Should I come in with all 3 so he has to block all 3? No, that's not as good, because then I just, like... Yeah, I'd rather do this. This way I have an emergency blocker and Pilgrim as well, if I need it. Seakite? That's just going to get Burning Oiled, I think. If it's actually going to block something that makes it, like... Gives him a way to kill my dudes. I mean, like, to be fair, he could double block Thraben Militia and Mana Gargoyle. I didn't even think of that, but... No, he's going to do Mana Gargoyle there, and Seakite there, and just chump with Cloistered. Yep, sounds good to me. I'm just going to flashback my Burning Oil to deal with this thing. And then we can also Midnight Haunting on the end of our next turn. Oh, I got a phone call. Alright, sorry about that. Annoying social life. It's always getting in the way of magic. Let's So we have like a lumber knot that's going to be as big as a ghoul tree. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Still have not able to play Warpede. That's alright. Yeah, we're going to Midnight Haunting in. Although we could potentially Midnight Haunting into like surprise kill his Thraben militia. Okay. He's gonna attack. Okay. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna like surprise kill his Thraben militia here. I mean, I assume if this has any chance of winning him the game. Okay. Okay, just go like that. And like that. I'm going to take 5. Sounds fine. I mean, if he has Pump, it's a blowout, but, you know. Pump was kind of a blowout for him here anyways. I can only assume he has, like, Village Bellringer. That would be... Well, if he doesn't play anything else, I just have to assume he's Village Bellringer, because that'd be the only thing that would make that attack make any sense whatsoever. Yep, throw them all in the stack. Alright. Yeah, we have a... This is the biggest I've ever seen a lumber knot. Artful Dodge would be so good right now. Just hit him for 14. Bam. Alright, and this thing's hexproof as well, which just... Alright. He's certainly digging. Hopefully it's just a Village Bellringer, honestly. Flying doesn't have Defender. If we still had our Burning Oil, that would have been huge, because we could have blocked with 1 Spirit and Burning Oil that as well. But, okay. If that is all he has, we're probably alright. Gavany Ironright. Can I play both of them, my dudes? No. Well, let's get in there. Do I go with both? Yeah, probably. He has to have, Village Bellringer to have, like, any chance here. Yep, okay. That's still fine, though, like I said. We're gonna get him for 1. And actually, nothing's gonna die, so I think I'd just rather go ahead and play my Ironright. Because it's a big ground blocker. And if he wants to swing in the air and put us to 5, well then my guys are getting even more ridiculously large. Yeah. I knew he had Village Bellringer. There is no risk in attacking, though. Because he was tapped out, so it's... Well, like, even if he wasn't tapped out and he could make this thing fly as well to get my Spirit, he wouldn't... Or he could. He could have chumped with the Bellringer and done that, but I don't know. Okay, so we're going to go to 5. And our guy's going to get big. And then just hopefully he doesn't have some odd direct damage thing I can't think of in blue or white for that amount of mana. He has 1 card in hand. See what it is. Grasp a fan? No, it's expensive here. No, just going to get rid of our token. Okay. Travel prep. Does that give us lethal with Ironright? No. I mean, if I attack with both, he just blocks Lumber Knot. If I only attack with... No. He has to block 1. Yeah, so I'm good. I'm good to attack with both. I mean, there's nothing hasty in either of those 2 colors. So... hopefully I can just outrace him. Or... No, I'm actually only going to do it once. And then play a big spider. That seems a little better. 15, 18. Lumber Knot. Like, he has to block Lumber Knot, and he's just going to take 2, go to 3, and I'm going to have a way to block his Mana Gargoyle. Or maybe he can tap my guys down. Like, if he has, like, Feeling of Dread, I'm still alright here, because he can't tap Lumberknot. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine, because I'll have a way to block his Mana Gargoyle. Yep, and there's nothing I'll have that'll be hasty, so... I suppose, like, pump plus way to deal with my spider I could lose. But, hopefully I'm good here. I mean, like, there's not anything I could have done differently, because this is the only possible blocker I have for his gargoyle. Right? Alright. Still never got to play Vorpede. Jar away. It's actually kind of an interesting card. Like, he's been getting a lot of good card filtering with it. Like, and it does draw you a card every time you use it. You're not just rearranging it. So he's got a pretty good, like, card advantage level on me. He's got 3 cards in hand now. Hopefully just scoops. That would be ideal, but it doesn't look like it. Murder Crows. He cannot come at me with his Mana Gargoyle, at least. Elgod Inquisitor, sure. I can do, like, that and Flashback Travel Prep on, like... Actually, if I Flashback Travel Prep, he has to have something in his hand or I win. Doesn't he? Because he only has 2 blockers. He does have 1 card in hand. Should I risk it? Like, if I just throw... No, I think I'd rather just do, like... Well, I don't know, because... I'm gonna throw it onto you as well, just in case my Ironite dies, and it's not like my Lumberknot really needs much more help. Because if he has something here, he wins. If he doesn't, I win. Can I really afford to wait, though? I feel like... I should go for it. But I don't know. Because if he has anything, I lose. Like, I mean, like a combat trick to gain some life. And is it 2-2 right now in our game series? Or it's 1-1? Oh no, it's 1. Oh yeah, but if he wins, I lose. We gotta go for it. I don't know. Come on. Yes, alright. Thank God. Still never got to play Vorpede. We're gonna sideboard quick. And quick because there's nothing we really need to sideboard in. I think this is what we want against him. That Spider definitely did well for us there. So did Lumberknot for that matter.